The new Legend Alter coming to Apex Legends next season is insane. No, seriously, she's insane. Listen to this laugh. That's right, that was the new Legend Alter laughing menacingly at the end of the recent trailer for the Urban Assault Collection event. So Apex have started rolling out the teasers, and now they've confirmed that the leaked Legend Alter is in fact the new Legend for next season. So let's take a look at what we can expect from her and what teasers Apex have already given us for this new Legend, who by the way has abilities where they can literally phase through walls. I'm sure you'll be able to get some insane clips playing with this Legend and their abilities. So let's start off with all the info that Apex is giving us about the new Legend Alter, who we know is definitely called Alter because in the trailer, Alter seems to be hacking the broadcast of the Apex games. And in this shot where you can see the Apex Rumble leaderboard, you can see Alter places over Fuse in first place and puts herself in first place. And you can also see her logo pop up during the trailer. This is her Legend icon, and you can see it sort of laughing in a few different scenes as well. You can see it plastered all over the Urban Assault Collection event posters. And finally, let's listen to that laugh again that you can hear at the end of the trailer. So what's going on? Why is Alter appearing in a collection event trailer? Well, the route they seem to be going down is that Alter is tampering with the Apex games. She's hacking the games, she's hacking all the broadcasts, and after the recent Destroyer 2009 incident, maybe this is going to play into Apex's hands pretty well. Maybe they can just blame the whole thing on Alter. But Alter is doing more than just hacking a few of our broadcasts. Alter is actually potentially disrupting the Apex games a lot because she's created a giant green portal in the sky of all of the Apex maps, and through this portal you can see the entire Olympus map is being sent through it directly at all of the Apex maps. So on Broken Moon, if you look in the sky, you can see Olympus heading towards it. On Storm Point, if you look in the sky, you can see Olympus heading towards it. But where it gets weird, when you go into Olympus, you can see Olympus heading through the portal, which means this Olympus that Alter has sent through this giant green portal isn't our Olympus. It's from another timeline, another dimension, another universe. Maybe it's just a handcrafted model that she's recreated. Who knows? But it's not our Olympus. That's one thing we know for sure. But why is Alter doing all of this? Well, we all thought to begin with that Alter was actually an alternate version of Wraith known as Subject Zero, who Wraith has had a very small interaction with in previous lore. And Subject Zero would make a decent amount of sense because, you know, they're from a different dimension. But that, of course, was just a fan theory, and a pretty awesome theory at that. I do kind of wish that did come true. But the current belief is that Alter is this new character that can travel through dimensions, which makes sense with the whole portaling thing. But she's another one of those legends who unfortunately lost their parents. Very similar to Loba. And the reason she's showing up at our Apex games is because she wants to get in contact with Horizon, because the recent Horizon lore has told us that Horizon is working on time travel to time travel back to her son Newton Summers. And right now Horizon has literally just got her hands on the time gauntlet, which will allow her to build this time travel device that she wants to make, and if this is successful, then she'll be able to time travel. So Alter needs help from Horizon, because if she can time travel back to when her parents were alive and potentially save her parents and reunite with them. A pretty similar story to Horizon, but I don't think Alter's intentions are super positive. I mean, based on that menacing laugh, I think we're gonna have a few problems when Alter shows up. The laugh alone just sounds like a Disney villain, so I think we might have a new Apex villain for a small period of time. My guess is that she'll be a villain for a season or two, but then, you know, they'll kind of resolve the issues. Horizon will read her a bedtime story and everything will be good. But that's all the awesome lore and teasers that Apex are showing us, and there are a few more teasers, of course, on the way. Crowrindo actually shared that we will see Alter's pink mechanical tail in the lobby in one of the upcoming teasers, so look out for that in the lobby when you are waiting for games. But Alter herself is a skirmisher legend, adding one more skirmisher to the list, and her abilities largely involve the Void. Another Void legend like Ashe and Wraith, these abilities may be subject to slight change, but this is what we know so far. She has a passive where she can remotely interact with death boxes to claim one item, which can't be armor. So she'll probably open up a small portal and nab a few items from death boxes, and she'll probably use her pink tail claw thing to grab the items from the death box if I had to take a guess. Otherwise, what is that thing even for? I wonder what the range of this is like. If the range is pretty big, then this would be a pretty nice passive. But for the tactical, one that we've actually known was on the way for a while, because a playtester leaked that the upcoming legend was going to have an ability where they can teleport through walls, and Ulta's passive is just that, where she can create a portal passageway through a surface. So think if a team is inside a building, or if you need to get inside a building quickly, you can open up a portal, and hopefully that means your teammates can also follow through. Think of it like a mini Wraith portal that just goes through surfaces that has something on the other side. A mix of Mad Maggie's drill and Wraith's ultimate. And that's going to be a really good tactical ability for rotations and for getting past things like catalysts who are bunkered down in a building. I guess it depends on how much of an animation there is, because you want to really be able to do these things quickly. And finally, the ultimate, we've actually seen this in early dev footage that was released by Game Informer. So the ultimate allows Ulta to create a regroup point, and once she does that, all your allies can remotely access the regroup point to teleport straight back to it. So imagine you pop your ult, it creates a portal right there, and your teammates, I guess within range, now have the ability to press a button and it will just teleport them back to that spot. So, you know, if your teammates are in too deep, or if your teammates are trailing behind, this ultimate will be super useful. And like I said, we saw gameplay of this. You can actually see a knocked Loba activate this, so it seems like your teammates can also take the portal while knocked. But there's one more thing probably no one else is talking about. In the early dev footage, we saw this pop-up which said "Seen from the Void," which is a new pop-up that's related to Ulta, and I believe this is one of Ulta's perks. It makes sense that this is just a perk, which means while she's traveling through the void, whether it's in her portal or if she's in her tactical, then nearby players are pinged to her or something along those lines, which sounds like a pretty cool perk, and I'm interested to see what her perks actually look like. She probably has a perk where she can take even more items from death boxes. But that's currently everything we know about the upcoming legend Ulta and all those cool teasers that Apex has dropped for us in the last few days. As for what's coming next in the immediate future, the giant portal teaser that is above all of the Apex maps should continue developing, and apparently it's going to enter its final phase on April 22nd. On Monday, right before the new Urban Assault Collection event, it's going to be in its final phase, whatever that means. If it means the Olympus map is going to be really close to crashing into one of the maps, I'm not sure. It is rumored that Broken Moon will be the one getting a map update next season, since we aren't going to be getting the new district map, so it'll be very exciting to follow along this Ulta teaser. So keep an eye out on Monday. But what do you think of the new legend? Do you like their abilities, and could you see yourself maining them? And how do they stack up to the other legends? And are you enjoying the Apex lore? It's definitely going to be taking a turn with all this time travel stuff. Horizon being on the cusp of solving time travel. Who knows, maybe they can send us all the way back in time to OG Apex when it didn't have a million bugs and hackers were ruining the game. But we'll just have to wait and see for that. But let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned because I'll keep you posted on everything to do with next season.